Hello people of the internet, this is my new comic strip titled Gravity Falls Good vs Evil, and let's have a look at the comic strip, shall we? So basically it's the good characters, there's obviously Mabel, Wendy and Dipper going against the bad characters such as Gideon and Bill in the story. So let me read the story for you all. Gravity Falls Good vs Evil, the opening. Bill tricks Dipper. And Bill says to, and Dipper says to Bill, "What are you doing, Bill?" And then Bill responds with, "Nothing, Dipper. I am no a good guy. Follow me." And 25 minutes later, they're at Gideon's house, and Gideon asks Bill, "Did you trick Dipper?" "I sure did." And then he responds with, "Brilliant, Gravity Falls will be ours." This is the next page. "Gideon, you tricked me!" "Bill, help, help!" Whoosh! He's got something around his neck to bring Dipper up in the air. "I will be after Mabel next, Dipper, ha ha ha!" And here's Mabel on the next page. Later that evening, and she's worried. As you can plainly see, Mabel, and he said, "I am worried that it's 10:45 p.m. and Dipper still isn't back from his journey, so hope Dipper wasn't kidnapped." And Uncle Stan responds with, "Mabel, where's Dipper?" Later that day, Mabel explains, and she says this, "Wendy, Dipper is missing." And that's her combing her hair, and she gasps. She says this, "Dipper is missing, oh crap. That explains why I didn't see him this morning. He was probably kidnapped by either Gideon or Bill. We must save Dipper, he is such a kind boy. We need to protect him." Back at Gideon's house, where Gideon threatens poor Dipper with a handgun, and he yells out, "No one in this town is going to mess around with me anymore, especially you, Dipper." And there's poor Dipper tied up, and he goes underneath the gag, and there's Wendy and Mabel going to rescue him. Gideon's house outside. I couldn't do all the speed bubbles apart from this one. This is the only one that's in black and white, and she says, "Don't worry, Dipper, me and Wendy are gonna save your boat from Gideon." Click, zap. And she's climbing on top of the grappling hook. Your grappling hook has really come in handy, Mabel. We will save Dipper and stop Gideon in no time. And Wendy responds with, "No problem, Wendy." Wendy, once he comes into Gideon's home, "I am here to free you, Dipper." "Hey, Gideon, stay the heck away from Dipper," as he gets a bow and arrow out and aims it towards Gideon, and then she shoots him. Ouch! Splash! Hits him right in the left cheek. "You vile cow. Lucky I have access to the finest healthcare." And this is Wendy freeing Dipper. "There, Dipper. I stopped Gideon, rescued you, and now you can talk. Thanks, Wendy." In relief. And this is 1 week later. And this is Mabel wearing some jewelry. And what's his name? Uncle Stan's hat. "Hello, everyone. Guess who won $25,000 on a lottery ticket? Me." And of course, Dipper's going to be proud of her. "That's Shroud. Congratulations, Mabel. Let's head to Los Angeles." And that's the role figure. I can't remember what her name is. Please tell me in the comments what her name is from Gravity Falls. And she says, once she finds out, "Whoa, Mabel won 25,000. I am worth 4 million. So she says that like Mabel winning 25k is nothing. 2 days later, at the Los Angeles airport, flight to Los Angeles, Southern West Airlines. "Just 25 minutes till our flight. Heck yeah, Mabel," Wendy replies. And Dipper says, "Oh, correct it." Dipper says this fresh start will be awesome. Page 5. And Mabel says to Wendy on board the airplane, "Do not mention it, Wendy. LA will be Shrow. And Dipper's thinking to himself, this new life in LA will be awesome. 3 hours later at the Los Angeles airport, and that's the baggage claim at the arrival at LA airport. Here we are, sunny LA, Dipper says, after he gets his backpack from the baggage claim. And all of a sudden, blast! That's his name. Bill arrives. Blast. Hello, people of LA. I am Bill, and the city will be mine. Ha ha ha. And the citizens are lost on his so, oh no, ha! And this is the next page, the next bar. And Wendy is asking Dipper for help. Dipper, we must stop Bill. Do not worry, Wendy. This book will tell us what to do to stop Bill and to save Los Angeles. Welcome to BillWood land. Ha ha ha. Smash poof. He changes the Hollywood sign into the BillWood sign. And here's Mabel, and she draws to get rid of Bill. Then Bill gets trapped in a bubble which floats to the moon. Ah! Bill says as he gets sucked into a drawing. Hey, you think glitter, commodity can stop? Oh, what? It's this glitch. Through. I can have a breather. You are not so tough now, Bill, Mabel says. Bill floats into the moon in the bubble. Darn it! Darn that Mabel! I cannot believe that Mabel stopped me. Whoosh! Leaving Earth and heading to the moon. And that's him when he floats down to the moon from the bubble. Obviously the bubble opens up and he floats down. I am now stuck here on the moon. This stinks. Page 7, all of a sudden, what the? Boom! He gets dropped by an alien on the moon. 2 days later, October 31st, Hollywood. This skill stopped Bill from taking over the city. Thanks, Dipper. We make a great team. Wendy and Dipper say while they're trick-or-treating. And here's the Halloween Trickster. I want your brains, not candy. Ah! The kids trick-or-treating yells out. And they hear the noise from the Halloween Trickster. What's that? Who's causing trouble around here? I need some more brains. If you aren't eating my candy, citizens of Los Angeles. And one of the citizens of LA says, oh, beep! You must stay indoors. And there's Wendy standing on the ground. Hey, Halloween Trickster, you better stay the heck away from my friends. No one messes with Dipper or Mabel. And all of a sudden, Grunkle Stan arrives in Los Angeles. Got my aluminum bat here. Come get me, Trickster. Pow! Ah, stop as he gets beaten up with the aluminum baseball bat. Take that, Halloween Trickster. No one messes with Wendy, Mabel, or Dipper, Grunkle Stan says. And here's the Halloween Trickster unmasked. You stopped me. I don't know how, but you stopped me, Grunkle Stan. Good always defeats evil. No one messes with my gang. Now Donald Trump is meeting with Grunkle Stan to save him from saving the city. Thank you for saving Los Angeles from the Halloween Trickster, Grunkle Stan. And Grunkle Stan responds with, my pleasure, Mr. President. Here to protect America, Mabel, Wendy, and Dipper from evil after all. And Mabel then says, Mabel with a grappling hook. God always defeats evil. We can continue our lives in Gravity Falls. Gideon in the hospital, and that's from the start of the comic. Earlier on when he gets shot in the face, in the cheek with a arrow by Wendy when he was saving Dipper from him. $68,000, at least I am wealthy. Wendy will pay. And the doctor responds with, what do you mean concernedly? And there's Dipper giving the peace sign with the American flag behind him to look patriotic. Hope you enjoyed this comic, folks. And there's Mabel explaining to Candy her saving Los Angeles. Candy, in Los Angeles, I stopped Bill and sent him to the freaking moon. And Candy responds with, that's sweet, Mabel. You're so cool. Hope you enjoyed my comic strip. If you enjoyed it, consider subscribing for more so you don't miss out on my future comic strips. Take care, everyone. Peace out.